So I know I've been talking to you guys a lot about Ridersshare, so I decided that we would actually give it a shot and walk you guys through the whole process. So I am going to rent a bike today, a BMW, a sport bike, for all of y'all sport bike fans that enjoyed me riding the R1. I'm going to try a different sport bike and give you guys my opinion on that and the whole Ridersshare process. So stay tuned.
Bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, man. So we're a couple minutes early, right?
Well, initially I signed the bike out for 10, and then I messaged him back and said actually it's going to be more like 10:30.
There he is, right there.
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
I'm Megan. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You do one of these?
There you go.
I do, man. I'm Mike.
Yeah, Mike also.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
So thank you
Woo!
for letting us do this on short notice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I actually am doing.
Do you mind if I record? Is that
Go right
Thanks.
ahead.
I'm actually doing a partnership with Ridersshare. So
Cool. Even better.
they
How often does this bike go out?
Huh?
How often does it go out?
Oh, as far as like a rental?
Yeah.
I literally listed it
Just started?
this month. Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we get you lots of people.
Cool.
So actually we were in Daytona and his clutch cable snapped. So we
Yikes.
Yeah, that was
did,
not fun.
Ridersshare, and he rented a bike, and it was awesome. Like, we were able to we actually had already rented places like all the way down the coast because we were staying in Key West, and we were able to take the bike that we rented all the way down, so it worked out. It was really awesome. So
Yeah, that's nice. I ran into a situation a few years ago where I used it where I was like, when I was bikeless.
Is that how you figured it out? Yeah, me too.
So
Is this your only bike?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
it's a nice bike.
Thank you.
So I have had so many people on our channel, like I test ride a bunch
Yeah,
of
you've
bikes.
done a bunch of cruisers.
Yeah, and I did. Our buddy has an R1.
Okay.
So
we did that.
I rode his R1, and everyone was like, "You should ride this or that," because they wanted me to
So
ride
many
more
people
sport
wanted to see
bikes.
this, yeah.
And so, like, we were.
That Pan America was scary watching her ride because it's just so high, man.
Yeah.
That
She's
Pan
so
America,
low.
The seat height's 36.5 inches. So, like, I could barely, with my tippiest of toes, touch that.
So we got to do the
Check-in.
check-in.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to figure
pulling
that
out
out
my
right now.
phone to do check-in.
You need your phone?
Oh, that's a good thought, Michael. I probably do need my phone.
Yeah, you got to need your phone, silly. I know.
No, I can sign in on your phone.
Okay.
I can sign in, I think, on anything.
You get
What?
about 155 miles to the gallon, and that's even like city.
Wow.
So, I mean, not to the gallon.
Yeah, I know what
No,
you mean.
full
Tank. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, what is it, live wire?
Our buddy has a live wire.
Yeah. Have you rode it?
Not yet. He's had it in the shop for forever.
He just got it painted.
No, I think he got
Painted. He got a lot of stuff done too. Oh, wrap. That's what he did, yeah.
Okay.
Which I like actually.
Right. So I'm doing check-in, right?
Oh,
And-
okay. I guess I have to take a picture of your license.
Yep.
It says next to the hotel.
I think that's what I said. Because when we did his and we did a check-in,
We had to do it that way, yeah.
we had to do that. You could ask me for your odometer too.
When you say electronics, you're talking about like wheelie control.
Yeah, ABS traction,
Aiming?
like cornering ABS.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so it tells me mileage, enter mileage. So
That's right.
15,873. I don't think it makes me take a picture. But
It's
we'll see.
making me take one.
It is.
That's my license.
Can't even see.
I know it's hard to.
Okay.
And then
Do the same thing.
fuel.
That's this one here. So it's full.
And I guess I'll just say 100. It's just percentage, 100%. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Oh, it says take photos of the bike. Okay. I forgot about this. Remember this, Michael?
Yep.
Left side.
It says, with permission, take a photo of the renter with helmet.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, we got a helmet right here. You want to make sure you're safe, huh? Because I'll put the GoPro on and record while we're riding.
Right side.
But that's her bike.
Oh yeah, I watched like the video.
A couple of videos.
I was like, oh, okay, she can ride.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, it's a little deceptive here, you know, a little blonde girl riding a motorcycle, you know. But she rides just as well as all my buddies.
Yeah.
More miles, I can guarantee that.
Shoot, more places than I've been. I want to do that Tail of the Dragon one.
Oh, that's real fun.
We had a great time.
The Tail of the Dragon was good, but I really preferred the back roads. And I mean, just you can't pick a bad road out there, man. Especially on this bad boy, it's game over. My recommendation: you ever get out there, go fresh tires, man.
Yeah.
Because the mountains eat up so hard on your tire.
Selfie with helmet.
Okay. It's a nice photo. Yeah. 6 photos, additional comments.
I accept Ridersshare. Check it.
Cool. So
He's gonna teach us some things here.
yeah, it's there's not a lot. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
So, you know, you turn cruise control off or on. I usually leave it on, and I just like tap this down to set it.
Okay.
And you can set it could be as low as like 20.
Yeah.
Even, you know, and you can tap it up to go faster, tap it down to go slower.
Okay.
You can change the suspension. This is like a soft suspension here. Or you can change it to like a harder suspension.
Okay.
If you happen to go 2 up, you can change that too, but for some reason I doubt you're gonna do
Yeah.
that. Then there's riding modes. So right now it's in road. If you wanted to put it like in dynamic, you could just you basically put it on that one, and then you just ride, and then it'll like switch over.
Yep.
Got it.
So those are like the main things.
Rain, road, dynamic.
Yeah.
This switches the mood. So like that's road.
Oh, you wanna?
I don't know why it was like brighter before. Yeah. Now it's back in road.
Yeah, it's in road. Yep.
Okay.
And then, what about wheelie control? Is there something for setting that, or is it just?
Make sure I don't accidentally.
On road, it's always gonna.
That's what I want. Okay, yeah, just leave it right there, hon. I don't think she's gonna accidentally do it. I just think it'd be better until you're used to the bike.
On road, it'll kick in. It won't let you get it up.
Okay.
At all.
Alrighty.
Anything else? I think those are the main things. But yeah, have a great time. I can't wait to see the footage actually.
Good, good.
Hey guys, so since I've been doing this program with Ridershare, we decided to actually rent a bike and walk you guys through that process. So you saw some of that, but also I've been wanting to ride some more sport bikes. So many of you guys have said that I should, and the issue is that most sport bike dealers won't let me rent a bike. I'm sorry, test ride a bike. So if I'm gonna ride sport bikes, I'm gonna probably have to be running them through Ridershare. So that's a cool thing, that if you guys want to take advantage of being able to ride different types of bikes that you don't have. It's a good way to do it. It's also a good way if you have a bike that you're not using that often, for you guys to make a little side cash. So the other thing that a lot of you have asked is that I try a BMW. So this is a BMW. It's an RS 1000. Maybe it's an SR, I'm not sure which one.
It's a 1000.
There you go. Thank you. So we did pick it up. You saw where we picked it up, and we brought it back out sort of towards my office because we wanted to have some roads where we could actually try it out. We were in Bethesda, Maryland is where we rented it, and I will list the rental link in the description of the video. But I thought, since so many of you guys have told me I should ride a more upright sport bike, that's what we've got here. I think some of you said to ride a naked sport bike. You're going to see that I don't know anything about it because I think that's what this is. But I'm not 100% on it.
Hop on it.
Is it like that?
Hop on it. I mean, it's not all the way naked. It's got some stuff on it.
So this is going to be like higher than that R1 was.
So it is higher than the R1?
I mean, yeah.
I think this the seat height on this was what?
I want to say
32? 32.
But I think the R1's original seat height's probably 32, but Jay
had it lowered, yeah.
So this is not, but look how much better it is than the Can-Am. It's way better. And so much lighter. So like, it's easy for me to balance it on one leg, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a lot lighter. So that's cool. The guy we rented it from, Michael, is a really nice guy, so you guys should, if you're interested in renting this bike, check it out. We're going to take it for a little ride around. Cameraman's going to take me riding it, so stay tuned. I'm so used to my kickstand that I hate.
It'll be fine. Alrighty.
Also, y'all, I am going to be wearing these V-gan Gear gloves that they so generously sent me, and testing those out. They've been really awesome to work with, really nice. The gloves are really lightweight, which will be nice because it's like 94 degrees out. So definitely give their website and their Instagram page a view, and I will link that in the description as well.
I couldn't hear you, what?
I hate this full base helmet. It's hot. It's so hot. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. It's the worst. Don't care what anybody says.
I'm on your team.
Huh?
I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
Sunglasses?
I feel like I'm going to space.
You know you can go to Mars.
I feel like that's what I look like with this helmet on. I'm about to launch into space. But everybody always worried about my head is going to be all happy that I got it on.
Sure is. Yeah.
Alright, here goes. Let's give this thing a shot. You won't be able to hear me because, you know,
I can hear you.
full face helmet stuff. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Key on. Whoa! It's
Remember, like second gear and up, you don't need to pull the clutch. It's got
I feel like I want to.
Well, then do it. Whatever makes you feel better.
Hey guys, so I was really excited to try out Ridersshare myself, but also to ride this bike because so many of you told me that I should try a naked sports bike or a more upright sport bike. So this was both of those things, but supposed to be certainly a really great quality bike. When I rode the R1, I was a little tentative because it was the first time I'd ever ridden a sport bike. So I did feel a little nervous when I picked up the bike, but as soon as I got on the bike and started riding, I started feeling a lot more at home. It was a lot easier this time around for me to get comfortable with the different posture of a sports bike. So I enjoyed the speed a little bit more this time, although as you'll hear, I talk about the differences between this and the R1, and I do think that this wasn't quite as quick as the R1, but other than that, it was a lot of fun to have the speed and to try something new. So if you are interested in trying out different bikes, I would highly recommend that you check out Ridershare because it really worked out for us. Also, if you like my new intro, my son helped me with it, and you should check out his channel that I will link in the description.
What'd you say to me?
I hope this car gets out of the way so we can go.
Go around him. You got the power.
So as you can see, I tried to have some fun with this bike. Obviously, it's not my bike, so I didn't want to go doing a lot of law breaking. But last time that I rode Jason's R1, some of you complained that I didn't really give the bike a fair test. So I tried to hit a couple of straightaways and really get at it on this bike, which I admit was a lot of fun. It certainly accelerates very quickly. You'll hear me talk at the end of this video about the suspension. And I will say that that is my absolute favorite thing and the most noticeable thing for me in the way that a sport bike rides differently than my bike or most of the other cruisers or touring bikes that I've ridden, which is that I don't feel the bumps as much. The suspension just seems to be much more forgiving on a sport bike, and I find that to be one of the best parts about it because I sometimes do hit bumps on my bike or on another cruiser or touring bike that make me feel like I might go flying, and I did not have the same experience on either of the sport bikes that I rode. So I'm not sure if that is something that is sort of unique to one of these nicer, more luxury type sport bikes, or if that is all sport bikes, because I haven't ridden enough to know. Obviously, I'm not an expert on sport bikes, so I'm not here to tell you what is the best sport bike. I'm just here to give you my opinion on the various bikes. So I get a lot of sometimes nasty comments saying things about the fact that I'm not really qualified to be the judge of different bikes. And you know what? I agree. I don't have any special qualifications to rate a particular bike. I'm not a mechanic. As y'all know, I'm an attorney, and cameraman and I own a car wash business, so I do car wash consulting. And then I started this vlog, and this vlog is really just for fun. And you know that as I'm going along, I'm learning more and more about bikes and how to ride them and how different bikes react to different situations. And so that's really what I'm giving you here. I will say that both times we've used Ridershare, we found it to be a very easy and pleasant experience. I've mentioned in some of my other videos that I was doing this project with Ridersshare. I did it because I truly found it to be a very valuable service. So I would check it out if you haven't already. There is a link in the description. I would go to that link. There's a little blue box, and I'll just flash that up on the screen. If you click that and you register, that would really help me out, and I think it would really help you out, especially if you find yourself in a situation where you're without a car or in a different place where you don't have a mode of transportation. It's certainly a lot more fun than renting a car. Also, I mentioned this earlier, but if you have a bike that's just sitting around that you don't ride very frequently, this is a good way to earn a little extra side cash. Either way, if you follow the link and set up a profile, you're able to explore those things. So, some fierce helmet here. But we are back, bringing the bike back to the owner. Our Ridersshare bike, the BMW. Did we decide it's an RS?
It's S1000R.
S1000R. There we go. And it's hot as heck today, guys. So I liked it. For those of you that told me to ride an upright bike, I would agree with you that it is more comfortable. The posture's a little more comfortable than completely laying down on the R1. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I still do not think it's comparable to riding a cruiser comfort-wise, like at all. Like even after a half hour, my knees hurt from being in this position. Even if I'm sitting upright, it's still more than a 90-degree angle on my knees. Really rough on my old gymnast knees. But I did like the power. It definitely goes. And I was telling cameraman that my favorite thing about riding a sport bike is the suspension, because I don't feel the bumps as much as I feel them on a cruiser. I think it is decently comparable to the R1. I do think the R1 was a little bit quicker directionally, and at higher speeds I felt a little bit more stable on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Ridersshare process, like we showed you, super easy, really great. I was telling cameraman, I don't know if we'll ever buy a sport bike, but this is sort of a better alternative, because I don't know that I want to ride a sport bike that often, and this allows us to go rent a bike for a day, check it out, and bring it back, which is a really awesome thing. One more thing, I did really like these V-gan Gear gloves. I was surprised about the mobility for a pair of armored gloves, and they did come in extra small, which is nice, and they have these little grippies so you can touch your phone. I don't know what those things are called, these little touchpad things. Anyway, thank you very much to V-gan Gear, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay tuned for another giveaway coming up soon for a Viking bag. Cameraman and I are going to be taking a couple trips and doing some collaborations and some other fun stuff. So I hope you guys will stay tuned to the channel. We're going to have some outtakes of that trip on our Patreon channel, which I put the link for our Patreon channel in the description. So if you'd like to see more of us, check out our Patreon channel. I am also really excited, as I've mentioned in a few other videos, for the Ocean City / Delmarva Bike Week coming up in September. I'm going to keep giving you guys more details about where we'll be, and I hope to meet a lot of you folks out there. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and ride safe, guys.